Hello everyone, it's Mario. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a review for the new Cinderella limited edition doll released for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. She came out on shopdisney.com on December 10th and she sold out really quickly. And I'm assuming that happens because, probably most of the stock is reserved for the parks since she is a part of the celebration of Walt Disney World's 50 years. So you'll find her at the parks probably. She might come back in stock. I'm not sure. Now, for those of you who don't know, it's not the first time that they do a doll for the parks. The first one was to celebrate the anniversary of Disneyland, California, and that was Aurora in blue. And then they did a Snow White for the opening of Shanghai. And then they've also done, just as a park release, not celebrating anything, they did Aurora in pink and an Ariel in her green dress, which were both limited edition. They were just not like celebrating anything specifically. So of course it's fitting that for 50 years of Walt Disney World, considering they have Cinderella's castle, that Cinderella would be the one, used to celebrate the occasion. So we all kind of expected this doll was coming. And so here she is. So let's get into this review. I'm going to go ahead and take her out of the box and take a closer look at everything. And yeah, let's get started. First up, we're taking a look at the box, and I just wanted to point out that this is the same kind of box that we get for all the limited edition dolls. The only difference is that they reversed the way that it's made. Now the narrow part is at the back and the wide is on the front. That's basically what they did. So she's like tighter in there, which looks really cool. The box itself has this shimmering, shine to it. It's beautiful. And it's so sturdy. Like it's a harder material for some reason. It's really nice. We have the castle on the front. It's like a painting with the 50th anniversary logo. It's so beautiful. This is one of those that I would encourage you to keep in the box. But Disney World being my home, I have to have her in the box and out of the box. So, hopefully I can find another one. On the back, we have the 50th anniversary logo and it says Cinderella. You can go ahead and pause if you'd like to read that. It's in both languages. And the retail price is not on here, but it is $129.99. The front opens up like a window, and it's so beautiful. We have more of the iridescent shine on the doors there. Then we have this part with the plastic that you could just take off. And we have the certificate of authenticity beneath the doll as usual. And she is limited edition of 10,000, by the way. So that is a lot of dolls. I guarantee you she'll be at the parks any day now. She'll show up. She might come back in stock too. That's my certificate. Before we take her out of the box, I want to show you what she looks like in it. And as I said earlier, they have just flipped the order of the box. Now the narrow side is behind her, right? So she looks more like tight in the box itself. And then the front is more open, right? They just flipped the way that they do these. The background for her is the castle that we see in the front. The only difference is that it's a more muted color. And because she has less space behind her, she just fills up the box more, right? She's holding this Scepter with the 50th logo on it. And she pretty much takes up the whole box, which looks really nice. I really like this change of box, right? Again, same box, just flipped. Really, really love that. So let's get her out of the box. Here she is. And so the first thing that I want to take a look at is at this gold thing that she's holding. According to the website, it is called a scepter. It has the 50th anniversary logo on it. It's kind of like a soft plastic that you can bend, but not too much because you might break it. And it's painted gold. You see the 50th there. It's really pretty. I can actually see this at the parks. They might have already done it and being sold at the parks for people to actually hold and stuff. It's very pretty and I'm glad that it's included. It just adds that 50th feel to it. Next up, we're taking a closer look at her beautiful face. And this is, of course, the same face sculpt that we have seen for Cinderella for a while. I'll compare her in a little bit to the older dolls. But yeah, it's pretty much the same face, very classic Cinderella beauty. She has kind of like a golden champagne color eyeshadow. Very simple with rooted lashes. I love the two little lashes painted on there in the corners. She's very, very pretty. I love the eyebrows as well. The lips are kind of like a pink. In person, they look a little more red. She has a little bit of blush. She's just very beautiful. When you compare her to the other dolls released, you can tell that they got the two little eyeshadow thingies painted on there. They got that from the wedding doll. And then the eyes are facing the same direction as the sax doll. So it's kind of like a mixture of those two, I would say. Her hairstyle is very pretty and very simple. She has bangs to the side and she has a braid across with a bun. And it's kind of similar to Anna's coronation hair, right? Anna from Frozen. But the bun is just a little bit different. It looks more like smooth. It's really nice. I'm not a fan of the back there. You can see that it was cut off, right? But you know, I mean, technically you don't see it when it's in the box. But yeah, not a fan of that. When it comes to her earrings, she is wearing these tiny plastic studs and they're black. Now she's originally meant to have teardrop earrings as you see in this picture. And if you live in Europe, UK, you did get one with the teardrop earrings. But for the USA, they just didn't pass some kind of test and rules are different in both places. So yeah, if you live in the USA, this is the doll that you have, the earrings that you have. And if you live in Europe, then you can get the one with the teardrop earrings. She also has a choker, which has little rhinestones on it. Very classic Cinderella, you know, essential. Next up, I want to show you what the outfit looks like on her before we go ahead and remove it for a closer look. And I'm gonna read to you the description on the website. It says that she has a sequined bodice with organza overlay, sheer long sleeves, layer matte satin skirt with tulle overlay. She has a velvet choker and belt. Right, we have the choker that's black with the belt that's black, and then the border of the bottom of the dress is also black. There you can see her from the back. And it's a very beautiful, simple, classic look, right? This is very Grace Kelly, very Cinderella too, like a modern Cinderella, if you will. So I definitely like it. It is on the simple side, but it's classy. So I think you can get away with simple as long as it's classy. Now, the one thing that I have noticed as an issue is that the bodice, you know, being separate from the skirt, you have that situation where the bodice could be lifted up. So you just have to put the skirt over it. I mean, that's what I'm doing at least. Now to remove this, just to be safe, because it's very tight on her, the best thing is to remove the hands, and you can do that safely and carefully. Here it's sped up. I'm not doing it this fast, of course. Again, here are her beautiful hands. I love them. I'm so happy that this is the standard hands now for the dolls. She has 3 bracelets and they're made out of gold. Now these bracelets, we have seen them a lot already on different dolls. And they are metal painted gold. Now this is her bodice, which as I already described, it has an overlay on the sequins, which I like because that way the sequins won't fall off. You know, it's very simple, very pretty. Again, this whole theme for this doll is simplicity. She has a typical Disney Store limited edition doll stand. And now when it comes to the body, you know, it's the same as any other limited edition doll. The skirt has a tulle, I think it's called tulle, underskirt to give it volume because it definitely needs it, right? It adds to the look. So I appreciate that. Very nice. The skirt itself is very beautiful. As it says on the website, it has the tulle overlay, which has rhinestones on it. Now this originally, every single piece comes attached to the bottom part of the dress with like those little plastic tags. I did cut some of them off just to give it like volume, right? To make it more, split them up, if you will, right? It's many different layers. I didn't even like bother to count them, I'm sorry, but it's kind of attached this way if you flip it upside down. And I just love this. It just adds such a magical touch. The dress itself is hard to describe the color. It's like a champagne goldish, very, very light gold for, you know, 50th anniversary is gold. But the rhinestones, I think, are silver. Yeah, they're a little silver, iridescent, different colors kind. Now the bottom part of the skirt has this really nice print on it, right? With like, it's like a glitter print of fireworks with rhinestones on them. Very pretty, goes all the way around. And then on the side here, we have like the masterpiece of the doll itself, right? The 50th anniversary castle, embroidery. It's just beautiful. The fact that they embroider the entire castle, amazing. It makes the doll, in my opinion. Now her shoes are plastic or meant to be glass slippers with a black bow on it, which ties it together with the choker and the belt and the bottom part of the dress. Very simple, very nice. We might have seen them before, I can't recall, but I'm sure we have. Alrighty, everybody, so that is all for today. Let me know what you think of Cinderella in the comments. Personally, I think she's beautiful. And yes, she is very simple, but they did her justice by making her very elegant. So I absolutely love her. Maybe you don't feel like it's enough for the price. It's really up to you to decide. But to me, she's more than just a regular limited edition doll. This is a parks, memorabilia, if you will. Like, I know a lot of people who are just gonna buy this doll, even if they don't collect dolls, because they love Walt Disney World. Just like they pay hundreds of dollars for a plush of Mickey, stuff like that. So I definitely think that she's gonna be a popular one once she hits the parks with just common non-collector folks, right? That's what I think. Anyways, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye-bye.